going on, guys? JM Life here. Got a whole bunch of news, going on in the sports world. Pujols, C.J. Wilson going to the Angels. Tyson Chandler signing with the Knicks. Got a whole bunch of news, guys. But this is NFL. This is NFL Week 14 prediction, guys. Let's get right into it, guys. Thursday, we got Cleveland at Pittsburgh. Now, I mean, there's not much you can say about Cleveland. They're not a very good team, and Pittsburgh is gonna continue to play hard and contain their playoff spot. So I see Pittsburgh having no problem winning this game. I think Roethlisberger, Mendenhall, they're gonna get things done. So for this game, I'm taking Pittsburgh. Next game, we got Indianapolis at Baltimore. There's another easy game. Baltimore's playing well, looking like a true contenders. As long as Joe Flacco doesn't mess that up. They're playing Indy. Indy's they haven't won a game yet. Not much to say. Indy's not a good team. The worst team in the NFL, and it looks like they're probably gonna be sucking for luck here. We'll see what happens with Indianapolis, guys. But I'm going with Baltimore. Next game, we got Atlanta and Carolina. Now, for some reason, I want to pick Carolina, but I just, I think it's gonna be a competitive game. Cam Newton, he's gonna, that guy's incredible, and he makes games close. But I think ultimately Atlanta, they're gonna try hard to get into the playoffs, and I think Atlanta has to make a push and win these type of games. So I'm going with Atlanta against Carolina. Expect Matt Ryan and Turner to put up some points. So I'm going with Atlanta. Next game, we got Houston at Cincinnati. Now, as of late, Cincinnati's been struggling. I heard they only have the stats say they only have one win against teams over 500 against winning teams. And Cincinnati, when they go up against some tough competition, they seem to struggle. So Houston, they got a question mark at that quarterback position, but they're still a good team. They got a good defense. They got Arian Foster, Ben Tate. Those guys are getting them wins. So I gotta keep going with Houston. I think they're gonna play well against Cincinnati. It's probably gonna be a tight game because Cincinnati, they're trying to bounce back, but ultimately I think Houston's a better team. So I'm going with Houston, guys. Next game, we got Minnesota at Detroit. Now, Christian Ponder, he's questionable right now, but I got a feeling he will play. But I think Detroit, they're gonna come out. They're gonna win this game. They got a rebound from a couple of losses they've had, and Detroit's gonna play well. Stafford's gonna play well. Calvin Johnson. I think Detroit's just going to do well. Minnesota, their defense is all right, but I don't think they can contain that high-powered offense, guys. So I'm going with Detroit. Tampa Bay at Jacksonville. Got to go with, two Florida teams. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay solely because they're just the better of the two, bad teams. Got a whole bunch of question marks in Jacksonville with Blaine Gabbert. I mean, the only constant they have over there is Maurice Jones-Drew, but yeah, guys, I'm going with Tampa Bay. I think Freeman, Blunt, they're gonna get things done here. Get back in the win column here, guys. So I'm going with Tampa Bay. Next game, we got Philadelphia at Miami. Now, I'm basically done picking Philadelphia. Every time I pick them, to beat weak teams, they always fail me. And Miami's not a weak team; they're a pretty solid team, as we've seen as of late. So I gotta go on Miami. I think Matt Moore, Reggie Bush, they've definitely stepped up their game over these past couple of weeks. And yeah, I think Miami's just gonna play well against that Philadelphia defense that's been very they haven't lived up to that expectation of being a solid defense. It just hasn't been there, guys. So I'm going with Miami. Next game, we got the Jets and Kansas City. Now, I think this might be a pretty close game for the sole fact that Jets offense is anemic at times, and I'm not sure. probably think that Kansas City's going to start Kyle Orton for this game. So, Kyle Orton, he might, throw some touchdowns, throw a couple interceptions, but ultimately, like he did in Denver, Kyle Orton's not going to get the W. And the Jets are probably going to win this in a close one. Mark Sanchez probably win it in the end, guys. So I'm going with the Jets. Next game, we got New Orleans at Tennessee. I got to go with New Orleans here. They're playing real well. They're going into Tennessee. Tennessee's going to be tough. I mean, Chris Johnson's definitely come back from the way the way we're used to seeing Chris Johnson play. Over the past couple of weeks we've seen him return to that level. I think he's probably gonna play well against New Orleans, but I think ultimately New Orleans is just too good. I think Sproles is probably gonna have a big game here, and I think Drew Brees is just gonna play well, and New Orleans is gonna get the win, guys. So I'm going with New Orleans. Next game we got New England at Washington. To me, this is a no-brainer. New England's playing well. Washington's not playing so well. They have been competing as of late, Washington, but ultimately New England's just too good. And look for Tom Brady, guys like Wes Welker and Gronkowski to get touchdown, guys. So I'm going with New England. Next game, we got San Francisco at Arizona. I'm going to go with San Francisco. I mean, Arizona, they beat Dallas, but I kind of knew that was a possibility. I didn't see it as a real shocker because Dallas, they always fall for trap games that they can't fall for. So yeah, guys, Arizona, they're playing all right, but I don't think they're playing good enough to beat San Francisco. Look for Alex Smith, Frank Gore, those guys who play well and get the W for San Francisco, guys. So I'm going with San Francisco. Next game, we got Chi-Town, Chicago against Denver. Now, Chicago's they're in a pretty tough position right now. The quarterback position is iffy. Matt Forte got injured, so they're gonna be using Marion Barber a lot. And yeah, guys, but they still have that good defense. Chicago, if they're gonna stay in this game, it's gonna be because of their defense, guys. And they're playing against Denver, who I keep riding that Tim Tebow train. Those Denver Broncos, it's my team right there. I gotta keep riding the Broncos and Tebow, guys. They've been playing well. Tebow's been stepping up his game. Last week we saw him make a bunch of throws last week that were pretty good, and I think Denver and Tim Tebow, they're just gonna continue to get better and get into the playoff, guys. So I see them beating Chicago. It'll probably be a pretty close game. I think Chicago's going to make it tough on Tebow. But ultimately, I'm going with Denver. Next game, we got Green Bay at Oakland. Now, Green Bay, they were in a war last week with the Giants. But I just see them playing well and being Oakland, easy this week. I think Oakland, they're a good team, but against a team like Green Bay, I mean you'll see their deficiencies. So I think Green Bay is just gonna play well. Look for Jordy Nelson a lot, Aaron Rodgers connection. Aaron Rodgers is gonna get it to everybody. But yeah, guys, I think Green Bay is just gonna play well. I think they're gonna win this game easy. So I'm going with Green Bay. Next game we got Buffalo at San Diego. Now I feel San Diego, they're gonna start winning some games here. They came off that win against Jacksonville. I think Buffalo's a good opponent for them. And I think San Diego's going to beat Buffalo, guys. I mean, Buffalo, they battle. They play well. They look great in the beginning of the season, guys. But they've really, they nosedived. And if San Diego can't beat Buffalo, that's just bad on San Diego, guys. San Diego should win this game. Next game, we got the Giants at Dallas Sunday night. This is going to be a good game, guys. I have a feeling Dallas is going to take this game, guys. I mean, I don't know what it is about the Giants, guys. They play well against, high competition, and then they have games where they play well against great teams, and then games that they just don't show up for good teams or bad teams, guys. So I see the Giants going into Dallas, a little too pumped up and just coming flat. I think Tony Romo, he's got a lot to prove in this month. Try to silence those critics that he has out there. And I think Dallas is gonna take this game, guys. So I'm going with Dallas. And then the final game of Week 14, we got St. Louis at Seattle. Now, this is a Monday night game. Not a very good Monday night game, but I think Seattle's going to take this game. They played well, to beat the Eagles. St. Louis, they're just struggling, guys. So, got to go with Seattle, guys. So, yeah, guys, that's my Week 14 prediction, guys. I try to do it a little quick. Because, I've been busy. I've been crazy busy. It's not even funny. And, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, guys. Fantasy playoffs are going to start next week. So this is a big week for a lot of teams out there. Hopefully you guys do well who are, trying to fight in the playoffs. And you guys get in the playoff, guys. So my fantasy owners out there. And, yeah, guys, just big news all over the sports world, guys. Pujols, C.J. Wilson to the Angels. Mark Burley going to the Marlins along with Reyes. Tyson Chandler to the Knicks. It's been hectic right now, guys. The Mets have made some moves. It's been hectic, guys. All right, guys. Take care. That's it, guys. Guys are the best. Peace.